So exciting. All right, if you are a dad who wants to look sharp without overthinking any of the steps, we're here to help you level up. Skincare expert Linda Moore joins us now in studio with simple steps that men can follow, because men need a good skincare routine too.
They really do. And also, this is a great Father's Day gift, you know, a serum or
Yes.
a moisturizer or sunscreen. I think sometimes we forget about that.
Yes, Father's Day is coming up this coming weekend, folks. So let's talk about some of these steps that dads can do.
Okay, so throw away Dad's Irish Spring Bar,
please.
for the face.
Smells great though.
It smells great. The body's okay,
Yes.
right? But really look for ingredients like hyaluronic acid and ceramides and aloe vera that's going to help the barrier of the skin. You know, men's skin usually is a little tougher,
Okay.
but with the shaving, it can become very sensitive.
Oh.
So definitely you want to use like a gel cleanser with hyaluronic acid. That's my go-to.
Okay, so a good cleanser, not the bar of soap that you use in the armpits.
No.
Something else.
Something else,
Okay.
yes. Now, serums. I was talking to the guys at Thunder Down Under in the green room, and they have like a 7-step routine. So
Whoa.
they know all about serums here, and hydrating serum is one of them.
Okay.
Because this could act, here, let me give you a little bit of this.
Okay.
This could act as a moisturizer. You
Okay.
could use a serum as a moisturizer in the daytime, and then at
Oh.
nighttime use a more sophisticated product. At nighttime you want something that is a little bit heavier anyway.
Okay.
In the daytime, men don't want anything greasy and heavy.
Right.
So I say use the serum as a moisturizer.
Wow, that really worked. 'Cause
Isn't
my
it
hand
great?
was
And
very dry.
hydrating from Revision. And
Okay.
then Skin Better has a great moisturizer that has all the bells and whistles in it for men. And
Okay.
then a light sunscreen. That's also, you don't want to go for the greasy stuff.
Yeah.
You want something that's more matte. You want something that's lightweight, something that they're going to use, because a lot of men, they kind of skip that step.
A lot of men do skip the sunscreen for whatever reason,
Yeah.
but their skin is just as susceptible to skin cancer.
For sure,
so,
yes.
how do they, or if you're buying a gift for Father's Day, how do you make sure to find one that doesn't look greasy on the skin?
Well, you want to look for ingredients like niacinamide, and a lot of times it'll say lightweight.
Okay.
You know, and so you want to just use also hyaluronic acid is a nice sunscreen, to, you know,
Okay.
in a ingredient in a sunscreen. So yeah, if it says anti-aging, then I would say no to it, because a lot of times
okay.
that's heavier on the
Interesting.
skin.
Okay, good tip.
Now, an eye cream. I think this is the #1 concern for men, the eye area.
Okay.
And I found this for $10 on Amazon, and I was impressed with the ingredients. Water, second ingredient's caffeine.
Okay.
Caffeine's going to depuff the skin. So that is a great gift. An eye cream
Okay.
for dad. And then
I was going to ask, is this beer for
Us to drink?
to cheers after they finish their skincare routine?
this is the original DIY for the hair, and you could use
Okay.
it also on your beard, on your goatee.
Oh.
But it acts as a conditioner. There's my son right there, putting it
Aw.
on his goatee, and then also on his hair, and then you just rinse it off. So you shampoo, you apply the beer, leave it on. You could even sleep with it overnight.
Okay.
And then it makes your hair shiny.
Oh.
It conditions the hair as well with the B vitamins. Yeah, I love it. I use it.
Real in your hair?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna have to try this.
Shampoo,
This
beer,
trick.
the beer, and then let it sit, and then wash
Okay,
it out.
that's a great idea. Okay, get dad something for the skincare and then some beer to top it off, and just save one of those beers, or you know, however much they need.
Yes.
Say drink that, and then with the leftover,
Yeah,
a
because you
little
actually
mask.
do want the beer to be flat.
Oh, good. Good
So
to know.
maybe drink it at night, save a little, and then in the morning your beer will be flat,
There
and then
you
you can put it
go.
on your hair and your beard. So
And if your boss asks why you smell like beer at work, just say, don't worry, Linda Moore on The Moore Show told me to condition my hair with this. All right, thank you so much for these tips.
You're
Great
welcome.
ideas. All right, and you can find more at Skin Bar.